Episode 8, baby. I already clapped for Rob, but I'll do it again. Clap. Yay. Episode 8. I had cold brew and a mango White Claw. I'm ready to fucking spit in Rob's mouth. I feel fantastic today. Now I'm on a bit of a rebound today because I got blacked out on, not today and not the past day, but the day before. So today -2. That's when I got blacked out. Romy got messy. And then sometimes, people come into my life and they're very nice, and then my people will be like, oh, what happened to them? And it's like, I ruined it. I black out and I ruin things. I crunch a flower in my hand because I have control. And you might be thinking, oh, Romy, how are you injured? Rob didn't ask.
The fucking band. Oh, no.
Actually, there's no back to it. It's just a prop. It's just a sticker. No, I injured myself. Meanwhile, I've got cut marks on my thighs. No. Rob's making remarks behind the camera. He's playing with his 10-inch cock. It's crazy. I could touch Rob's hard penis from here. Yeah. I like messing with... yeah. But, ding, ding. I don't know. I'm playing with it. I don't know. It's an Indian dick. I don't know. Anyways, I was, blacked out, and then, at 5 in the morning... at 5 in the morning you wake up and you're, just now coming back into your real brain, and I was like, water, and it was 5 in the morning, and I have to trek to the garage, and it's a mansion, so it's hard to get there, and I have a butler that I go on, he carries me, because I'm light, and he don't laugh, I'm 2 kilos. Everybody's lighter in European weight. You ever notice that? You could be 215 libs, but you're 87 kilos. What the fuck are they trying to pull over there? They're lighter. The butter's lighter. I don't know. I'm insane. But anyways, I wake up. What was Batman's assistant? Bane? No.
Fuck, I forget too.
Charles?
No, it's not Bane's a bad guy.
No, I know. It's Batman, Robin, whatever girl's in distress. And then, oh my God, what's the name of his assistant? Oh, fuck. Cesar Chavez? No. Cesar Milan? Blue's Clues? Alfred, yeah. It was worth it. Alfred. Anyways, Alfred, he goes, Romy dear. I don't know. I can't do an Alfred. Is that a good Alfred?
It's better than Bane.
Comedy. I don't know. I'm not really I do like superhero movies. I love Spider-Man. That's my favorite superhero, I think. Tobey Maguire. What do you think? A little British guy's gonna do it for me in a Spider-Man movie? I don't know who greenlit that whole situation. That short little toad fuck playing Spider-Man. Where's Toby? We want Toby. Yeah. Anyways, I think Tom Holland's great. I love him. I'm wishing him a speedy recovery. Anyways. But I had to get water, and then I just cut my fingy, and then when you cut it, but you're so drunk you don't even care. But then I felt something in my hand. I was like, oh, the water got in my hand. This bottle must have been open, and it was blood. So it kind of cut deep. I just want console and kisses from Rob. I'm kiss it better. Okay, what a week we've had, and what a week we're going into. Actually, my mom recently asked me, she was like, what shows do you have this week? And I replied last night, what's the point? Nothing makes, there's no point anymore to do anything. All the shows are the same. Every day's the same. Anyways,
There's the season.
yes, it's October. It's October. And the question is, are we going to have a spooky month? What's the energy for the month? I don't know. Is it going to be cold? I'm kind of it's kind of chilly today. I was like, whatever. Meanwhile, I buy a new outfit every time for Rob. I go to...
Keep trying.
Yeah. Good one, honey. Try ice skates next time.
No, less.
Yeah. No. I'm talking about nothing but ice skates. Literally nothing. I build an ice rink in Rob's backyard. I do naked ice dance. He's like, sure, hun. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, Yeah. But we've had... Shut up! Stop heavy breathing behind the camera. It's distracting. I know. I like it. Okay, I want to talk about that. This is something I had talked about last week, and I finally pulled trigger, which is that I'm off the apps. And I'm bored. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, I have my phone, and I have messages, and that keeps me in contact with my friends and my family. But if I'm not cyberbullying 29-year-old men online, what's the point? Huh? What's the point? Because that's really what life's about. It's about cyberbullying the opposite sex online. And guess what? It's fun. Okay? I'm off the apps. And then I had a real desperate night. And I re-downloaded Tinder. And the first person I saw on Tinder is literally who I had sex with the previous night. So I was like, why are we I'm like, new photos, new. And they're like, you've gone through anyone. And then I'm like, no, I haven't. Yeah, Tinder's disgusting, and everybody's ugly, and they're always holding their dogs. And, yeah, I'm off Hinge, and it's changed nothing. I wasn't getting any fucking responses on Hinge anyway, because I know they can smell I'm nuts. And, which of course I am. And then Tinder, I haven't been on Tinder in a while. I'm, like, fucking someone from Tinder, but not, like, really. But... yeah, I'm off the apps, and I deleted it because I want to be off the phone more. Like, I'm just, like, checking the goddamn phone all the time. Because it's crazy, because you open the app, you're like, love me, and everyone's like, no. Do a backflip, and I'm like, I can't. But let's talk about my week. First of all, I hope you guys had a great week. I hope you lied to someone you loved. I hope you cheated on a test. I hope you kicked someone and then there were no cameras or other people looking, so you got away with it. Because that's what good things in the week are. Getting away with stuff. I hope you drank more than you were supposed to. I hope you listened to a song that had the N-word. I don't know. What people do in the shower is their own business. No, I mean, comment below if you're doing any crazy shit or what I should be doing. I mean... I'm really just trying to I think, let's just recap the summer a little bit. I had like 19 UTIs. I had a good summer. I had a great summer. I did really, really well. And it was kind of like my fantasy football, except it was real people that were within a 20-mile radius of my house. And it was my fantasy, you know what I mean? But, yeah, it's I played with balls. But I had a good summer. I was pretty villainous, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I think at the end of the day, you need to choose. Like, remember in Westworld where they would choose before they went in, whether they'd wear a white cowboy hat or a black cowboy hat? And the black cowboy hats meant you were going to be in the game, you were going to be a bad person. And if you wore a white cowboy hat, you're going to be the hero. And I chose a black cowboy hat, mostly because it goes with my color pattern. But you just gotta be evil. You gotta be a villain. Just do whatever you want to fucking do. You know what I mean? Don't be like the bitch of your group. You need to go home and find out within your friend group, are you the bitch? Because someone's always the puppy that gets kicked in the ankles. And that's not what this fucking podcast is about. I won't have pussy-ass subscribers. And you can write that down. Rob just got out a big flower pencil. But yeah, we won't have that here. Anywho, I'm off the apps. I've been taking some walks. I like to take a little walk in my neighborhood. The foliage is nice because the trees are changing. The trees are changing. Transgender trees. Leaf. I don't know.
Crunch.
Shut up! Crunch?
Crunchy.
Yeah.
Leaves.
Yeah. Wait, just like let me do it. I'm like, but it's my podcast. It's crazy to do a solo and get a duet. Wait. Yeah. Trunk, bunk. I don't know. Whatever. Mumble. I don't know.
No, it's solo. Go ahead. You're doing well.
I'm tired. I have like hot sweats. I'm tired today. Is my face all red?
No.
Oh, okay, we're good. Sometimes I get hot when I don't drink for I dehydrate. Sometimes I'll go like I don't know the last time I had water. Get on your knees. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, foliage is nice. I want to talk about the shows I had. I had a show in Delran, New Jersey. Let me hear it for Delran. I don't know. I kept saying that on the way there. It was weird. It was fully packed. Good show. Good lineup. And diverse. And I did blackface. And but I think that, so it was like an older white crowd, Delran, New Jersey, and super nice restaurant. You know, everybody was lovely. Staff was great. Hot waiters. Love that. I love when it's a buff Italian waiter. You know, what can I get you, sweetheart? I'm like, it's off the menu. You know what I'm saying? You ever see like a buff Italian waiter? And they've got those big old crosses. And as a Jewish woman, that's my catnip. Num 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 meow. But I like that. And I never talked to them, and I avoided eye contact at all costs. But the show was fun. It was a bunch of old white bitches, and one was like talking the whole fucking time. I was like, shut the fuck up. And she was like, okay. And that seemed to work. And then it was funny. There were these two ladies sitting to the side of me. And it's always nerve-wracking doing comedy when there's like people kind of surrounding you, because I'm like always afraid they're gonna throw shit at me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm shocked I haven't got a fork to the side of the temple yet. You know what I mean? Because I do say crazy shit during my act. But there was two women, and they had like really short hair, and they were really old. Like, I think they got wheeled in. Like, they were really old. And then so naturally I called one of them a whore, and she was like, I think I like referred to them as old, which was like rude, but I did in like a funny way, so it was okay. And the one woman, she was like, what did you say? And I was like, I said, you're bold. Are you cold? And then I kept on rhyming things with old, crushed. But that was a good show. And, oh yeah, and then we were, like, the comics were kind of back by the bar. And there was this like kind of like mid-age hooker girl. And she was like, she looked at me. I was just wearing like blue jeans and like a gray t-shirt. And I was clearly a comedian. And, you know, I wasn't in restaurant attire. I guess that is restaurant, whatever. And she goes, do you know how to work the bathroom? I go, work the bathroom? What does that even mean, work the bathroom? And I literally wanted to turn to her. I'm like, you're a moron. You're a stupid bitch. And then she was like, because I can't get the light on. And I go, oh, clap. Because you remember those clap-on commercials? And then the bitch literally is like... She's like clapping. And I'm like, now jump 3 times and bark. Like, literally, like, how stupid are you? And she was in like thigh-high boots, clearly like newly 56, newly divorced. You know, she cracked open a DSW boots real quick. She was like asking me how the lights work. And I literally looked her in the eyes. I was like, I don't work here. And even if I did, I wouldn't help you. You're so annoying. And then it was just funny. I was like chatting with the other comics, and everyone was like, what the fuck? And then I went on stage. She was like, oh. And I was like, yeah, fucking dumb bitch. I'm angry. Anyways, but that was that show. I think I had a good set. I hosted, which is whatever. I kind of like to just do my stuff and leave and drink. Okay. That was that show. I did another show in Philadelphia. And this might have been the pinnacle of crowd work. I did a show, and the woman in the front row, she was with some other lady, and I go, oh, are you here with her? She was like, and then the main woman was like, no, my husband is away. This is my friend. I went, oh, where's your husband? Because usually comedy shows are a great date night situation. And the woman goes, he's in the park practicing magic. And I literally, and then I was like, this is my last show. Like, you can't, I go practicing magic. And then I said to her, you say that again. Because I think I know what I heard, but I want you to say it for the people in the back. I was like, say it with your chest. You know what I mean? She was like, my husband's not here. He's in the park practicing magic. And I said, nobody say a word. I was like, practicing magic. I said, are we talking about levitating dice? Are we talking about capes? And she was like, no, there's dice. And I went, I bet there is. And I go, do you practice magic? And she goes, no. And I go, well, let's not get rude about it. You know what I mean? Like, your husband, the man you lay with at night is practicing magic. So let's not get hasty here. And then I go, did the wedding include magic? Which I thought was a brilliant question. Because if this is some Indian couple, they've got a fucking floating cake at their fucking ring-a-ma-ding wedding. I gotta know about it. You know what I mean? And that's not racist. Oh, little fly. Kiss for you. I think I need to like go to rehab, but like for this, like not for drinking, but just for like mental illness. Rob is literally holding an SNL cue card that goes stop. It's not laugh or it's literally stop.
I have a please stop light.
Yeah. Stop. Yeah, every week. One day Rob's just gonna move. I'm never gonna find the house. But anyways, so I was like, oh my God, practicing magic. I'm like, Jesus. And she was like totally, lovely woman. And then I was like, was there magic included at the wedding? And she was like, no. And I was like, well, that's your first lie. Cause I know he wore a cape. But that's insane. Practicing magic in the park. I think it would be hard for me sexually to relax with a man who was practicing magic. But then that begs the question, maybe she's like coming like crazy. Maybe she's on his cock is like the Nimbus 3000. Like, I don't know. These are one of the mysteries of life. But that show was really good. And then I went with a couple comics and we went to another club. But at the club, they were having some random special drink night. And I try not to drink like crazy sugary drinks. Like kind of if I have like a mixer, it's like juice. I'm like, whatever. But this was frozen espresso martinis. And that's like Kahlua and stuff. It literally tasted like chocolate milk. It was beyond insane. I don't know what the fuck they put in this. But I have a very good alcohol tolerance. I drink every day, and not to brag, but it's funny because I posted the alcohol clip on TikTok about like White Claw and stuff, and it was such a like you know how the country's divided right now. I don't know if you knew, and but the comments were like totally divided. But the comments were very supportive and great. And half the comments were like, how do you drink that stuff? Like, that's disgusting. And then the other half was like, yeah, she knows what it be. Like, she knows how to get messed up. Like, this girl knows how to party. And yes, I do. I actually also know how to ruin a party. Because I show up to events wasted. But anyways, so the woman was like, here, have one of these specialty drinks. And I went, don't mind if I do. And I said, is it tequila or vodka? She was like, vodka. Because tequila, I spill secrets. Did you know that? Big secret spiller. Don't make me president. They wouldn't anyway. But I'd like paint the White House. I'd be annoying. Do you know what I mean? Like why can't we add a little color? You know what I mean? And that's a metaphor. I don't know. But like so she gives me the drink. And I'm like, I can't have tequila because I'd been drinking vodka. And when I switch liquors, I get a much worse hangover, which people know. Like, it just messes me up. And, which is crazy. It's not the Xanax I dust into my drinks. But she starts to give me the drink. And it must have had tequila in it. Because let me tell you, I was spilling secrets big time, daddy, big time. I was like, I went up to this one comic and I was like, you know who I really want to blow? Like, literally talking about other comics. I'm like, you know who I think's got a little something, something? And the comic I was talking to was like kind of a very reserved guy. And he was like, like he like couldn't believe it. And I was like, I'd fuck him, I'd kill him, and I'd kiss her. Like, I was like going off. And the guy was like, no, more drinks, more for her. And I was like, no, I can't. I didn't even finish it. I had like half the drink. And I was like, I don't even want to do comedy. I have to. It's for the people. But that was cool, and I liked that drink. And then we went and we drank more. And then I went, and when I drink, I get horny. So I was texting someone, and he was like, I don't know. I guess I'm like not used to texting someone who's like on good behavior. Because I was like, let's go drink more. It was 12:30. I'm like, no, let's go to a bar. like right now. And he was like, no. And then he goes, I can't drink right now. I'm on a cut. I was like, no. I was like, that's kind of gay.
Like a bodybuilder?
I guess. He was like, I want to look good for vacation. I was like, vacation. I was like, okay, Fire Island. Like, what? Whatever. I think I'm jealous. But, and then he sent me a picture of his dick, and it was like, obviously, like, nice to look at. And it's like Starry Night, And, yeah, the Bona Lisa. Write that down. No, don't. But, and then he goes, but I just thought this was so funny that he wrote it. He goes, that's me right now. He's like, specifying that your dick pics are from right now is so fucking funny. Because, of course, everybody's got the Hidden album, right? You got one of those? Yeah. Share it. But I have the Hidden album. And do you ever get a new phone at Apple? And then, do you ever have that? And then you, like, freak out that those photos will go away?
Oh, I've had similar,
Yeah. And because I don't want those to go away. Those are at my peak. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to show those to my kids when they're little. I'm going to be like, no, but remember how mommy used to look? Before my tits are on my knees? But, it's a joke, I'm never having kids. I have to take care of kids this weekend, actually. I'm going to drink and carve pumpkins. It actually sounds super fun to have kids. I'm not going to lie. Like 2 kids, little cousins are coming over. And we were like, what are we going to do? Like, I'm 23, my sister's 27. And we have different interests. And we were like, what are we going to do with these fucking kids all weekend? And then I was like, I'm going to drink. And she was like, that's fine. And I was like, why don't we, like, get paint, play music, and carve pumpkins and, like, drink, like vodka and apple cider? She was like, that sounds fucking awesome. I was like, I could totally be a mother. I just can't drive them to school. Other than that, I'd be great. Fertile. God. That's my special. Fertile as fuck. But anyways, but yeah, when he sent that, I was screaming. This is me right now. This is my dick right now. Like, if you come right now. But then I don't get it. Like I get how erections work. I get it, but I also don't get it. Cause you stop taking. Did you take a photo of me? No, okay. Why not? I don't know. I'm gonna lick your retainer. I don't know. I feel like you have one. You know what I mean? I feel like you have one. I want to put your retainer in my.
Talk about boners. Stop talking about boners.
Like, why can't I do both? I just feel like one time I had sex with a guy, and I was on top. I don't want this to be a sex podcast. I really don't. But all I do is comedy and fuck, so it's hard to talk about other stuff. But then I was on top, and he came, and then I was like, "You're still hard." He was like, "Yeah," and then I just kept riding him. But why are you still hard? Shouldn't it dissolve after that, like clay?
Sometimes it just doesn't.
But is it because a muscle is stuck?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Rob's like, I have a vagina. Why are you asking me? Yeah, I don't know. I find it very strange. And then I hooked up with someone else, and we were on the way to his apartment, and we were doing stuff, and I looked down at his pants, his fucking water bottle in there, and I went, whoa, Nelly. And then I was like, you're hard already? I'm like, we haven't even done anything. That's a guy who I have sex with who doesn't kiss me. Anyways, it's fine. Anyways, is it though? No, cut that. But anyways, but I'm super happy and I'm fine. Yeah, that is kind of weird, right? I don't know what that.
Draw the line there.
No. If I get a black eye, that's where I draw the line. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. But, oh yeah, also, switching topics, I'm really good at guessing who's inbred. No, I'm really good at it. I don't say it to their face, but I see people and I go, you're inbred. I know it. I know it for a fact. I have a friend who, his eyes are, really far apart. They're beautiful, though. He's beautiful, beautiful, blue eyes. And I said to him, a friend of mine, I said, oh, your eyes are, gorgeous, gorgeous eyes, man. And he was like, thanks, I'm inbred. I was like, oh, okay. And then I left. But I don't know. I think I'm good at guessing it. Because I think your eyes have to be super far apart or super close together. Nothing makes me sadder than when people are like kind of good looking, but their eyes are like kissing. That makes me sad. It's like seeing a dog with like out one of its legs, because they're just supposed to run. But anyways, yeah, I'm good at guessing who's inbred. I talked about the Philly show, the tequila. Yeah, that was bad. Oh yeah, so let's just take a note of my outfit. I've got my socks on. I bought these socks in bundle. They're in bundle, so they were cheaper, right? Isn't that how it works? Yeah, like I bought a shit ton of them because they're nice. And let me just get comfortable for a second here. This is how Rob wants me. Can they see?
Yeah.
That's as far as I go. But back to
the views just tripled.
I'm like, oh, let me really. Hold on. How crazy can I get on this chair? It breaks. Oh God, my spine! Fuck! It just digged in. Oh God. Okay. I want to talk about my outfit for a second because that's not bad. I haven't stretched in 20 years. Is this good? Is this a good thumbnail? Romy's breakdown. I miss you. I don't know. It's so fucking hack. Okay. Oh God, I'm hot. That was hard work. It's a workout for the day. So, my fear is, because when I look at the Instagram account, and we have the clips, I'm going to be repeating shirts throughout the year. Well, I guess they're going to be long sleeve, but I just want everyone to know that. But now I'm thinking maybe I'll just wear a robe. Because when I'm at home, I wear a robe and slippers. Invest in them. Chinese medicine. I think a robe is great. I do the robe around the house. It's nice. It's coarse, but it's soft. It's like a fucking hug and a kiss at the same time. And slippers, too. Very nice for around the house. I like slippers. I have an Asian household, minus the learning and the intelligence. That's funny. But anyways, let's talk about my house for a second. For those who don't know, I'm on paper towel probation. You may be asking yourself, what is PTPB? Paper towel probation? Is that the acronym? Answer me, bitch!
Paper towel's one word, isn't it?
It's super not. It's not.
Well, probation's one word, so it's just...
Good job, Bobby! Ooh, probation's one word! I need a new engineer! Hey, how about this? Romy Rosers... You're so stupid. I hate my life. Paper towel's one word? Oh my God. Here's how many words is this? Looking for new podcast producer. Oh my God.
Probation's one word, so it would be PTB then. Paper towel probation.
Oh my God. Yeah, paper towel probation. You know I have to beat you after this. The trying to come back with the PTPB, like trying to save yourself from that hole you just dug, is so crazy to me. Oh my Jesus loving God. I'm literally gonna drive you to church. Like, oh my God. Did you go to school?
Yeah, I have 2 master's degrees.
I'm the master of you. That's insane.
Leave me alone.
Dumb question. Well, paper towel is one word. Paper towel, one word. Ma, you got the grilled cheese for me? There's 2 words. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Literally, like, it's like asking a 2-year-old for directions when you're in a car. Oh my God. Anywho, I'm on paper towel probation, which is basically where we have by the sink, the paper, like the paper towels by the sink. But I like to get fun with it. Like, I kind of treat it like a, what do you call it? Like a Nepalese prayer wheel. I fucking spin that thing and get as many as I can. But, that's super funny. Everybody should look up Nepalese prayer wheel. But they won't. And that's the problem with this country. Yeah, I've been And my dad is like, I swear to God, if you use another fucking square of paper towels, he's like, I'm gonna, or lose my shit. Okay, that was a good ep.
Yeah, it's funny.
Rob's like, for once. But, no, we love Rob. We can't do this without Rob. Literally the last thing I wrote down is difference between hurricane and tornado. Question mark. No, so it's been a great app. Like, subscribe, please. Comment anything. I'm nuts. I'll respond. As we've seen on TikTok, I'm at 2 a.m. I'm like, how are you? I love you. To all the homebodies, people living at home. Rob, did you want to say something?
I'm good.
No? Okay. And I didn't know if you were signaling. And then, we'll see you next week. And, bye-bye.